Greetings to all my brothers and sisters all around the world who are followers of William Branham. But more specifically, my brothers in Trinidad and Tobago and in St. Vincent and the Grenadines who are members of the Third Exodus Assembly. I want to greet you, being out here this morning in nature and enjoying the presence of the infinite. Now, without any further ado, I want to talk to you about William Branham and how he had spoken about what I am doing here. How he had spoken about limitless consciousness. And if you know the message well, you know of the many messages that he had preached that was against limitation, that was against organized religion, that was against denomination. And to be honest with you, it has been since 2008 I've left the message. Yet I can remember all these messages where he was preaching limitless consciousness, where he speak about the mighty God unveiled before us, where he speak about God is known by his characteristics, where he speak about how the eagle stirs a nest, as the eagle stirs a nest, showing you that you must never find yourself in a place where you have become stagnated or comfortable. And he speak about broken cistern, and he speak about spiritual amnesia, and speak about the wise and foolish virgin and so on. All along he was speaking about limitless consciousness, where he speak about using love to control nature, speaking about the wasp, speaking about the bull that didn't hurt him. All these were just illustration or the hidden symbol of the prophet, showing us that we must come to a limitless consciousness. We must come to a place where we can do all things. We must come to a place where we understand that with God all things are possible. And then it comes back again and it says that if thou can believe, all things are possible that to them that believe. And then he also shows us how magical it is to believe when he tells of the prophet and the song that says only believe. And many times you start singing that song only believe, and he said that the angel loved the song only believe because there's magic in believing. But what are you to believe in? You have to believe in yourself. Every successful athlete in the world who have risen to a great place of recognition, they will tell you have to look within yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to remove limits of yourself. Every successful businessman or entrepreneur, every millionaire, every billionaire, is because they have used the same principle. But I'm showing you now, in the spiritual realm, if you want to come into deeper depths and higher heights, if you want to go beyond the eagle and come into the place of the astronaut, then you must come into limitless consciousness. And this can never be attained in an organized religion or among a body of people, but it can be attained individually, as an individual, because it's all about a personal relationship with your innermost being, finding yourself. So, third Exodus. And when I mention third Exodus assembly, I'm not speaking to everybody in third Exodus assembly, you know. Because really and truly, the pastor at third Exodus assembly, Brother Vin, he knows well what I'm saying here. That many of those followers who are camping around him and camping around William Branham, that they can't hear what I am saying. And they will not hear what I am saying. And they will be looking forward to hear what he have to say concerning what I am saying. But he knows better. Prove your revelation. Let him see what kind of revelation you have. Because many of you have been controlled by fear. And that is limitation. Many of you still looking outside for Christ to come. And that is still limitation. It is slavery. And what I'm saying to you, especially all of you black people, all my brothers in Africa, because you see, it is easier to deceive black people than to convince them that they are deceived. So, with all of that being said, what I'm asking of you is to check the messages of William Branham for yourself. And you will see that he's showing you that you must transcend the physical. And even William Branham himself told you about how he had his outer body experience. And I am telling you about my outer body experience. And I am telling you also that if you want to come into that place, you need to rearrange your mind. You need to rearrange your thinking. And stop looking outside and look within. Stop holding on to the exoteric side of the message and look at the esoteric side of the message. And when you do that, you will see more clearly what I'm trying to bring to you. But for you to do that, you have to first accept that God is your own human imagination. You have to accept that 11 is the gateway. This is the gateway, my friend. And to get into the gateway, you have to first put your imagination to the test and prove that your imagination is the creator. Now, let me just wrap up in saying this. If you believe what I'm saying is not true, then you'll have to prove to me one thing, just one, in this world that wasn't first imagined. And then you'll also have to prove to me one thing in the Bible that anyone has done, whether good or evil, that wasn't first psychological, that wasn't first a thought. My friend, let me say it again. The Bible addresses the human mind. It has no reference to anyone who have ever existed thousands of years ago or any event that ever taken place on earth 1,000 years ago. So with that being said, I believe I'll get my message across to you to show you that you all have become denominated and become limited. And to those who desire to go higher, this is for you. I want to thank you very much, and I want to encourage you to check my links and to subscribe if you feel led to, comment if you feel led to, like if you feel led to, dislike if you feel led to, as long as you follow your intuition. With all that being said, I want to say thank you very much. I love you. And thank you for listening to me. Peace.